Good day, YouTube. Once again, welcome to Bishop's Blast. I'm your host, go by the name Dr. Me Bang, where we dive into another sanitized version of a YouTube channel where we talk about all things firearms related. I'm not a subject matter expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just an old retired Navy guy who loves the Lord and has quite the affinity for all things that go boom. At this point in time, I want to salute all of the people that have continued to rock with me, A1s from day one. Those that have already subscribed, already liked, already sharing, already doing comments down, all of that. I just want to share some love back to you. And for all of you that haven't, come on, wake up. Give our brother a shot. You've now tuned in to another edition of Bishop's Blast. Come on, let's get it in. Today, I'm about to run it back. Something that I tried before. It was okay. Found better things. Now I just want to run it back. Maybe give it another shot. I don't believe that every safe queen needs to stay in a safe. So this is one. Actually, I think it was a stage firearm of mine, but I'm pulling it back out. I want to get another review. Maybe give it another shot as a concealed carry. Speaking of concealed carry, EDC check. Today I'm rocking with, that's right, none other than Glock 43X. That's right, the Glock 43X. It is clear. Safe direction and shoot. State of Maryland. A brother compliant. Doing what I can. Chambered in 9mm. Don't have one, get one. Bone stock too. Still got the old sights on it. Glock 43. Now, let's get into it. One thing I wanted to talk to you about. Let me give you a hint. It's a different brand. I'll give you a clue. Get a little bit closer. Maybe you picked up on it. That's right. I want to talk to you about Smith & Wesson. The M&P Shield. Specifically, the one that I want to run back today is this one. This is the M&P Shield M2.0. It's 9mm. It is clear. Safe direction and shoot. The M&P Shield 2.0 with the Crimson Trace laser on it. Chambered in 9mm. I want to run back a quick review on this. The one thing about this is I did like it before. This is striker fired pistol, polymer frame. It is what it is. I liked it. I like the fact that it's got the opening so I can kind of see if there's an open chamber indicator. I can see if there's something that's already loaded in the slide. Also, I like the grip on this. I'm not gonna front. It has a nice grip to it. It's kind of skinny, but I think it's perfect when it comes down to an EDC. The one thing about this as well is round capacity. It comes with an 8 round capacity to this, but I also have a 10 rounder state round. Can't do more than that, but I like it. I like the little addition. Gives me a little bit more perch on this firearm when I'm trying to hold and carry it. I like it's got actual steel sights on it as well. Nice size. Let me tell you the things that I did have an issue with before. That I've been dry firing it today and it doesn't bother me like it used to. I didn't like the hinged trigger. Can you see that? Can you see that hinged trigger? Basically, you've got to pull it, and maybe I've just started pulling my triggers from the bottom of the trigger anyway, but it's not that bad. 5-pound trigger. Seems like it's synonymous. Let me say this. Let me do this real quick. When it comes down to the shield, I think the other week I pulled out another one. This is the M&P 9C. Just to let you know, it's clear, safe direction, and shoot. 10 rounder. Feels a little bit more bulky. It's definitely thicker. Steel sights. The grip is not as good as the grip as far as the texture of the grip. Ergonomics are pretty much the same. Um, at least another big difference is it doesn't have, it has back cocking serrations. They both do, the little fish scales. The 9C does not. But the one that I'm doing a review on today, it has these. Can you see those little serrations? So it does have the serrations where you can utilize it for press checks if necessary. I really like this. I'm going to show you an alternative before I let you go. But the one thing about this that I also like is the Crimson Trace laser. It is pretty much flat faced. So if you were looking at it, it does not protrude. So you don't have to worry about enacting or hitting the laser. But beforehand, I've shot well over 5,000 rounds through this. And I'll be honest with you, it has remained zero. As a matter of fact, I think the laser has died and for a bad battery, and had to put another battery in before anything happened with this. So I want to let you know this Crimson Trace laser. And the good thing about the laser too is it has pretty much stayed on point the whole time that I used it. Love the ergonomics, love how it feels. Really wish it had more of an indentured beaver tail. However, not that bad. I'm just gonna have to take it back out to the range and check it out. Now, remember, I talked about not too much carrying for this little a trigger. It's the same kind of hinged trigger on the 9C. But, however, since we stay in M&P Shield, not so, says the doctor. This is clear, safe direction shoot. When it comes down to it, this is a little bit different when you're looking at this one. This is the easy indicator. Oh, it is so easy. This racking is so easy. I like this. I'll tell you the two things that used to bother me about the easy. Number one is this. I pretty much know how to grip a firearm, so it's not that big of a deal. But from a carry perspective, I don't want to probably take the chance. And the other thing that used to be an issue for me, oh yeah, I'm not really a safety guy. And part of safety is keep my finger off the trigger unless I plan on using it. So that was it. But I really don't have a problem with it. It does have sort of a heightened indicator to see if there's something that there's a round in there. But it's pretty good. But our mainstay, what we're talking about today, is the M&P Shield 2.0 with a Crimson Trace on it. I think I'm gonna take this back out to the range. No, I'm not gonna cheat. Not gonna be using the laser. However, I do wanna get this back out. I'm just so surprised how old this is. Let me do this again. This 9C I haven't had as long, and I don't like the grip as much. This 2.0, this sandpaper is on it. Yeah, I'm taking this back out to the range. Yeah, so, yeah. I'm not telling you to do this. It worked for me before. I just found other things that work better. Can't really complain about round capacity. I am in Maryland. However, I don't know. I think I managed it well before. Let's see. I'll take it back out. Later on, I'll run it back and I'll tell you. This is not an ambi, so it is a. If you're a right-hander, this is what's for you. I'm ambidextrous anyway, so I can kind of run it back either way. But yes, the M&P M 2.0 with the Crimson Trace on it. Not a bad deal. So, cop one of these. Give it a shot. If not, go to the range, rent one, see what you think. And that's my time. Thank you for tuning in with me once again to Bishop's Blast. I'm your host, Dr. Meebane. I'm so elated just for the fact that you continue to come with me every Tuesday so I can run this back again. So I thank you. Stay tuned for next Tuesday and be blessed. Later.